بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن والاه أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Alhamdulillah, in tonight's lesson we're just going to complete the chapter of the rights of the neighbor, inshallah ta'ala. There's a few hadith we're going to go through. The first hadith is hadith number 308, that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, من كان يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر فلا يؤذي جاره ومن كان يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر فليكرم ضيفه ومن كان يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر فليقل خيرا أو ليسكت. متفق عليه. In a similar hadith from Abu Shuraih al-Khuza'i, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, من كان يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر فليحسن إلى جاره. And the rest of the hadith is the same. So what does the hadith mean? The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said in these two hadith, both in Bukhari and Muslim, or the first in Bukhari and Muslim, that whoever believes in Allah and the last day, let him not harm his neighbor. And whoever believes in Allah and the last day, let him honor his guest. And whoever believes in Allah and the last day, let him say that which is good or be silent. The second hadith is very similar, except the words فَلَا يُؤْذِي جَارَهُ is replaced with فَلْيُحْسِنْ إِلَى جَارِهِ. So the first narration says, let him not harm his neighbor. The second narration in Sahih Muslim says, let him do good to his neighbor. So the one says, don't harm the neighbor. If you truly believe in Allah and the last day, if you're a true believer, you have true iman, then do not harm your neighbor in any way or any form. Not verbally, not by blasting your music, not by physically, not by parking incorrectly. In any way or form, do not harm the neighbor. And the second narration says, do good to the neighbor. Make an effort to do something that will benefit him, that will help him, that will assist him. Show kindness to the neighbor. And this hadith, if you look at the rest of it, it says, whoever believes in Allah on the last day, let him honor his guest. Anybody visits you, you are good to them. It's, as the Arabs say, my house is your house. Bayti baytak, my house is your house. And so you give them the best. You try to be the best towards them. You literally honor them. This is what the hadith says a believer should do. And the hadith ends off with an extremely important advice, which is, whoever believes in Allah last day, let him say that which is good or be silent. And so which means a believer either has something good to say or he's got nothing to say. He should rather remain silent. So before we speak, a person should think, is this anything good? Is this going to bring benefit and khair? If it does, then say it. If it's not going to bring goodness, be quiet. If you're not sure, be quiet. This is what the hadith explains. And the hadith is it's like a principle of this deen in terms of adab. In terms of the adab of the believer. How he treats his neighbor, how he treats his guest, and how he treats his tongue, his speech. The next hadith from Aisha radiallahu anha, she said, قلت يا رسول الله إن لي جارين فإلى أيهما أهدي. She said, Ya Rasulullah, I have two neighbors. Which one should I give gifts to? If I were to choose one, which one would I have to give a gift to? He said, إلى أقربهما منك بابا. The one who's closest to you. Basically, the neighbor that's closest to you should get preference. If you're going to give to one, give to the one that's closest to you. This is what the hadith teaches us. And we explained before, what does Islam consider as a neighbor? Yes, it's those directly next to us, but everyone who's customarily, according to our tradition and our custom, that's considered a neighbor is a neighbor. So it could be someone down the road, could be someone just around the corner. We say, you're my neighbor. But those who deserve the best preference are those who are closest to you. If you're going to gift, before you go far away, give to those who are closest to you. And the final hadith in the chapter is from Abdullah ibn Amr radiallahu anhuma, who said that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, خَيْرُ الْأَصْحَابِ عِنْدَ اللَّهِ خَيْرُهُمْ لِصَاحِبِهِ. The best of companions to Allah are those who are the best to his companions, or to their companions. Your companion could be your friend, could be a colleague, it could be your spouse. Anyone that has this word, your companion, your friend, your colleague. The best of companions in eyes of Allah are those who are the best to their companions. The way you treat others, the way you are towards others. This is how noble you'll be in the sight of Allah. And then the hadith says, وَخَيْرُ الْجِيرَانِ عِنْدَ اللَّهِ تَعَالَى. The best of neighbours with Allah Azza wa Jal, خَيْرُهُمْ لِجَارِهِ, are those who are the best to his neighbour. Yani perhaps this means in paradise, when you are living in paradise, the best of people, the most noble of people in paradise will be of those who are the best to their neighbours in this world. This hadith is At-Tirmidhi, who said the hadith is Hasan. So that is the conclusion of the chapter of the rights of the neighbours in Al-Islam. And as we can see, the hadith, these ahadith are, they combine between comparing goodness to the neighbour to Iman. Those who are good to the neighbour, yani those who believe in Allah, will be good to their neighbours or will not harm their neighbours. We see hadith warning about the severity of harming neighbours. We see a hadith promoting goodness towards neighbours. So much so, the first hadith we read said, the Prophet ﷺ said, Jibreel used to come to me so much, with so much information about the neighbour, I thought that one day the neighbour would inherit. One day the neighbour would be made an heir. That's how much that Jibreel used to come to me, about the importance of neighbours. So let us take this into consideration and make sure that at least we never ever harm our neighbours, because this is part of Iman. And a higher level would be that we show kindness and goodness. We go out of our way to show goodness towards our neighbours. بإذن الله تعالى. بارك الله فيكم. جزاكم الله خيرا وصلى الله على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك. أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.